apparently it still doesn't go down to 0 anymore. They have clearly performed some anti-fix for the thing that generates the counters, as it used to go to 0 until like a few weeks ago. So their development, you say, like improvements, clearly improvements provided. Oh, hello there, Briareos. Good to see you. As also, at least Kisupa Bounce. So nice to have you all here when this one finally is feeling well enough to actually do a stream again. First, just didn't stay awake after work, and then on Saturday was too headachy to have much happen. Yeah, do not think it is an issue as long as like the user can also start when it goes down to 1 instead of going down to 0, as it's of course only manually read. So it's not like an issue, it's just amusing that it suddenly stopped going down to 0 a few weeks ago. So clearly there must have been some software improvements somewhere. Until then it certainly went to 0. Oh, thank you, and hello there, Ragabas, also from our very fast journey planner special. Like have been wondering, like it's not that difficult. It will settle into place, but apparently some in the channel are really in a hurry, unfortunately. But yes, it seems that tonight even doing well enough to go for it, and also less than of course didn't quite succeed with the weekly program. Like had a nice program and did it until midweek, and then it didn't work, so now get to at least choose which one to do. So we are doing of course Darkest Dungeon because it's clearly the most relaxing of the games, or not, one might suspect. So doing at least the usual 1.5 hours, and then seeing how I'm feeling, whether we'll go for the nominal length of 2 hours, which was increased simply that we'll start half an hour earlier and do 2 hours. Now didn't start half an hour earlier, as wasn't quite sure then whether we'll go for this, but now doing rather well. So good to have you all here, and also we then go for the game again and see. Amusingly looked like at the graveyard also, so we actually have had quite a few expirations by now. So clearly the Darkest Dungeon has worked as it usually does, as we at the kind of case that you can resurrect someone. Look through all the expired heroes. There are quite a few by now, probably easily like 20 odd expired ones. Also of course not totally surprising when we are up to week 150. And of course also, how has every first weekend been, if you want to chat about it. Oh, nice, nice. We are probably again going to have the Panther party proper at the ski week, do you think? If remember correctly. Ah, nice. Was the new Avatar movie. Worth going to the cinema proper. Oh, nice, nice. We will certainly then again have a Panther party. Alright. Then it was probably worth seeing in the movie theater proper. So as noted, like looked at the graveyard and there were quite a few actually expired, like yes, there have been some expirations. This game of course tends to be that you will have quite a few expirations. It's a shame that we actually had one of the like the original two expire immediately almost, because you do get an achievement if they stay around until end of the game, but it's something for another run, as there are the two who start out at the old road, and if they stay alive up to the end of the game you get an achievement, but it's like it just didn't have the right dice that time, one might note. Oh, early morning for Panthers. But thanks for joining, of course. It's always good to have you here. Ah, alright. We were kind of wondering whether you were coming, because of course you're quite legendary. Indeed, also will now wave good night to Kisu, even if you're going to sleep a bit later. Also, thanks for joining and have a good night once you do. Oh, it's always nice also to have you at the ski week pre-arrears, so it's a shame you can't join then, but of course we were wondering a bit whether you would be joining. Alright, Kisu, thanks for coming, of course. So let's see, of course we have some afflictions, so let's first of all, whatever this wants to do. Alright, he will only pray. He certainly goes to the tavern. Very good, and then it's more expensive to pray, unfortunately. Fortunately, it's not like we are running out of money, but alright, and let's see our good shield breaker, what kind of opinion they might have. It's actually not any cheaper, like, no, because I was wondering whether it's cheaper to go to tavern, which do think it is. No, it's actually the same price, so it's like you can go also for some fancy night at the town. Just the same, because they are actually the same price. Alright. Now pretty much interesting team. We've had like 2 shield breakers. Or may have been from earlier. Right. There we go, now we have at least all the high stress cases. Yeah, we'll see. At least that would be, of course, like remote participation. Alright, let's see then, now that we have put our good people into stress treatment. Let's see what would be our next step. So we do have the new healer who has like only level 2 items, so of course first of all upgrade those. You need better club and whatever to bonk at things. And let's see how the skill situation is. That's important to, yeah, like level 1 really. Usually we want judgment and the usual healing ones. It's like otherwise these are kind of, yes, you can do the dazzling light. It's more useful if you stay on the back usually to have something else than the mace bash, because you can't use mace bash much in any case, so it's usually better to try something else in that respect. It's not like you get to use the mace bash almost any if you're in the rare. It's like only when there would be the case that you get the order gets shuffled and or you get the push or pull ability used, so that the healer ends up in the front that you get to bash with the mace. Of course it's the famous bonk healer, but it's like not very commonly useful for the overall build if you mostly use the Vestal for healing, because the Vestal can also fight, but it's not like optimal, because there are really only 2 directly offensive skills, which are the judgment and the mace bash, so it's kind of limited in that respect. The Vestal can certainly do something resembling melee in that sense. And the mace bash actually isn't the worst one of the kind of secondary melee possibilities either, so let's then see. Do we have, here we have some kind of disease. Neither of these are terribly bad. So not yet going to heal those, especially the rabies, because the rabies might also go, and the rabies, nobody else even has any disease, so that's kind of rare, because at one point would have pretty much everyone every time would get a disease. So clearly there has been some improvement in that respect, because at one point would spend time just healing those over and over, which of course doesn't seem too unusual in the healthcare business, that you mostly get to enjoy healing the same ailments over and over. So let's then see what we can next go for mission wise, and or do we have enough things to build things. not like 300, so it's quite a way still, because thought that that would be like already have over 100 crests, but it actually takes quite a bit. Upgrade wise, let's see. Final upgrade and we get tavern fully upgraded.
With enough ale, maybe they can be inured
That's
against
nice.
the horrors
We also
below.
get an achievement for that, so it was actually good use of resources in the sense that we got the tavern fully upgraded, which sounds like a good achievement for sure. Hello there, our good scouting bat. You arrived clearly at the right time. Good evening to you also. Certainly good time always to join a game of Darkest Dungeon, as noted that like feeling well enough to go streaming, and of course we play the most relaxing and pleasant game of Darkest Dungeon, so that's fair enough. Let's see if any other location could use upgrades. We already fully upgraded the tavern. Here we could also perform more upgrades, and these are actually quite low cost, so
the front line of this war is not in the dungeon.
To upgrade the sanitarium, because of course
inside the mind.
Like to treat issues. Let's see how our abbey is upgrade wise. So we need more busts for the abbey, so that's good to actually know that there's some use to collect the busts, because it used to be at first especially that collected only the kind of like collected only the deeds almost, and that of course led to a bit unbalanced. We have upgraded the guild and the blacksmith fully. Do you think the nomad wagon was 1 level, so we actually get
idol, amulet, or lucky charm.
Another
the
like fully upgraded
can be a talisman
place,
against
so
evil.
that's always fun to fully upgrade this. Do you think the stagecoach is fully upgraded? Yes, long ago, because it gives the best recruitment / roster possibilities. There's like 1 high level 1 man at arms. Kind of prefer to hire a healer, because it's always like survivalist. We haven't really done much with this, because the camping skills are kind of not totally, because they do not improve that much, would say like specifically, as it's like they are not improvable in terms of levels. They are only like that you get more of them. So it's kind of like, because you can't upgrade these like into higher level versions that would give more advantages. You just get two or so more, which are quite similar. It's kind of haven't found upgrading the camping skills as far as useful as some other things. Ah yeah, the spiders are not terribly popular, one might say. Do well know that you do have certain dislike for the spider. Like always, strongest reaction from the bat comes from the spiders. When you get the spiders always arrive in 3 or 4 spiders and spiders only, unlike the maggots or whatever else you can have combined with other things. The spiders are always just spiders. It's interesting. Spiders are always like, then you have 2 green and 1 orange, or also 2 orange spiders. So the spiders are kind of special that the spiders always appear as purely spiders. Yes, it is indeed. Considering the time, do not think Camu we are getting the new suit, but you get to at least photoshoot this one's war tail at that point. It's probably NFC for the suit, so you get to do have a new tail at least. So, and actually the maker of the tail most probably wants material, so a new tail at least will happen. And not really when it's week to go, do not really believe in the suit anymore. They are working on it though, so it's not like certain things that have been forgotten for 5 years, so it's more like that it's happening, but it's not apparently happening quite fast enough, which of course was as said, we'll see. So there actually is at least a new tail. Oh well. But that much can promise, and most probably not bringing a suit at all, but just like records and the new tail, because it's like one night proper, so mostly just like put effort more into the event itself in this case. Would think. So let's then see about missions. We have now put everyone in stress treatment and spent various resources. So now it's a good time to see what we actually can do. Hopefully to improve things. We even have one. Let's sort by level and see. Do we have low level? No, not very low level. It's like lowest is 3 and 4, and do think it's already like that level 4 can't do. Yeah, level 4 can still do the apprentice quests, so let's first deal with that. And highwayman, always like the highwayman because they can do the gunshot stuff. And then we do have abomination, so and should most probably improve the highwayman's skills. And what are skills chosen? Mostly the gunplay, so probably the more desirable skills in any case with this are the gun ones, would say. There we are, and we are good to go for the short apprentice mission. Let's see if we can get especially the highwayman up to higher than level 3. They are now skill and equipment wise well enough. So let's then provision and get going. torches, and then we are pretty good to go. Warrens, so
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
let's get moving then. We do have kind of interesting overall fighting concept, as we do have the highwayman at the abomination. So, and as said, thank you for the scouting. We are clearly, and we need to explore 90% of the rooms. So let's do the topmost one first and immediately fight. Alright, and we have two gunmen also. When you are kind of leading with the abomination, you transform immediately, because otherwise you have no attack skills at all. So because you can't do the manacles and beasts pile from the front row. Then in turn do some chemical warfare. Rocks, good. And all the time get blanket fire. Fortunately, it does like a couple of damage. But in turn, like, and we missed everyone. Yeah, they also missed, fortunately. So let's heal everyone with the blanket shot going around. Alright, that removed both of them certainly. Efficient with the abomination. Again, some chemical warfare. They are now flight killed. That was effective turn. There ever was effective turn. That was certainly one of those, like. Oh, good night, Briareus. Thanks for coming along, and we of course try. Are you coming to NLFD, by the way? We of course try to make more of streaming next week. We'll publish special schedule for the NLFD week tomorrow, and after that there of course will be a week break because it's the ski week. But yes, you get a wave. Good night, and hope to see you soon. Alright. Would have been of course nice to have you over. So let's then do two more. No, we are not touching that. Not with this group. Would like a few more experience levels. Right, we do have some nice hanging, rotting bits of meat here, but otherwise it's a dead end. So the other way we go. Alright, moonshine. Do you think if you used anti-venom on that? No, it was. Do you think that you had to have like the holy water to make the moonshine certainly usable? Resisted, so clearly good enough. Able to hold the moonshine. Alright, we even disarmed the trap, unusually. Good eyes tonight. Alright, that was not hard room to explore. And Venom doesn't work on the dinner card either. Unsure if would call that dinner, maybe by terms of the warrant. Alright, now we
Mechanical hazards
trap,
possessed
very
by
effective.
evil intent.
And then we start expending food with the bad dice, with the hunger, which is not that unusual either. Alright, certainly next time also a possibility. So let's then illuminate more and try to
As
find
the
more
light gains
treasure,
purchase,
which would also be.
spirits are lifted,
Thank you for the
and
scouting.
purpose is made clear.
So we do have quite a few fights coming up like now. Alright, howdy. In this case we always transform because we are leading the fight, so at least we are making a good dent on the opponent.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright, and we only have single cultist left, so let's raise and only 20. That was certainly sufficient amount of rage.
A trifling victory,
Like,
but a victory nonetheless.
alright, we also got an emerald from the torch stand, which is the kind of, you sometimes get a gem in addition to the free torch, which of course isn't quite as good. Quite as good to have only the free torch than if you also get gem. So let's then move further. At fighting the big guy, which is always fun. At least stylish that we get to transform every time. Press all the others, but let's rage at the big guy, dislike your bigness. Alright, like half life then, so good enough. Or some raging. Alright, that was also alright.
Their formation is broken.
There goes the
Maintain
gunman.
the offensive.
Dodge the punishment, so no whipping for you. Clawing at 11 was also good enough. throw Nox blast at them, so they also take light damage. Judgment there, and let's see if the big guy goes from 5. Not yet, so we get to actually
The bigger the
look the
beast,
pistol. That was
the
quite
greater the glory. Foolish horrors.
right. Or every type
Brought low
of gem
and driven
almost.
into the mud.
Alright, here we can make use of the key.
If only treasure
Quite a
could
bit
staunch
of
the flow
heirlooms. So now we
of
can
otherworldly
start like
corruption.
let's use the food and have more space, and like one anti-venom left. Let's get rid of that. Not like we are going to need massive amount anymore by now. Oh, we see what we can, and then we haven't yet finished the quest, as we have a few rooms to go, and of course this room has a room battle, and of course we go for more battles because they mean more experience. So alright, we do have the swine drummer. Let's see if we can chemical warfare against them. The kind of other way you can go with the abomination, that is first throw and then you transform every time, because that's pretty much only way to fight you can have. It was quite effective. Rather liking use the abomination this way, so you transform every time, certainly works.
Grievous
Alright,
injury.
that's not yet critical, so critical. So let's turn shoot. Alright, and that's already.
No quarter.
And let's do heal here. Rage at the fire. One is certainly enough. And then actually just heal, because that will expire of flight. So we have like free healing.
Slowly.
There we go.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Pretty good treasure. And even more treasure. And there should be a room fight here. There certainly is, including a swine with the meat cleaver. Then we most probably can do a bit of chemical warfare again. And critical healing from transformation. All the others are kind of evenly stressed from witnessing the transformation every time. The trace of them good, because that's one that does moral damage, not that we have so many fights anymore, but of course even better. Yeah, that's sometimes quite damaging. The butcher cut. Let's judge the drummer. Alright, they expired. That was judgment enough, so dodged good and shoot more. Claw then some. Alright, only the line with the meat cleaver remains, so throw Nox blast then. And heal everyone and they probably even expire of lights. Or at least now because they have like 1 HP left yet. Alright, that was also good treasure. So how was the Bats weekend? Oh, then we... that room done, we move back and do the last two. Going to push it, of course, which always ends up well, that continue even after the second to last room to do the last room, so it's always a great way. Right, that trap wasn't very effective. Alright, and still not running out of food, so empty room, so next one please. Empty crate, oh. Not so empty sack, like 1000 gold. Not believing that we'll need the shovel anymore, of course. Then we encounter the obstacle, but that's what it is. Alright, let's do the final room also. Pushing it is usually a great way to get some deferred trouble.
We find victory.
Pile of scrolls. Alright, and fight. Oh. That went pretty well. And also that we dodged the blanket fire. 1 so damage less. Again dodge. Alright, another dodge damage less. The opponent hasn't been... Jasmine was about to say that the opponent hasn't been hitting much, then they of course do. Battlefield medicine in use because it also cures bleeding and such conditions, so it's quite useful to have plague doctor for that.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Because the battlefield medicine also resets some negative conditions. Pretty good, thank you. Also asked how has the Bats weekend been. The weekend was nice and quite productive other than the headache, but dug out skis for the ski week earlier today. Going to service them during the coming weeks and also been organizing the instance demo party somewhat, and otherwise actually been quite productive during the weekend, so would consider it quite good one. Yeah, it's kind of like intended to stream last night. I'm intended even to do a bit longer to do some of the games that we missed a couple when was too tired after work. But good to hear. Yeah, I do remember that you were all three at one point watching earlier. Yes. Nice. Good to hear also. So, we actually came to the final room, so let's finish the quest.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
We even got some treasure, so it's alright. Alright, budget-wise, as we got some heirlooms also. And also level 5, level 4, so increased levels. Orange tactician. Call minus 15 damage, oh well, minus 15% only fortunately. Weapon tinker, kind of unsure if that's terribly useful for Vestal, but it's as a positive trait, it's of course always better than a negative one. That much is true.
A glimmer of hope.
Alright, it's even quite sunny in the hamlet. Looks unusually bright and cheerful. Yeah, I would say so. Do agree, Kamu, in that respect also. Yeah, as said, it's unusual that it's almost like bright and cheerful, like the Darkest Dungeon is even highlighted by the sun. It's probably do think it's even like a special event that it's nice. Alright, and then we most probably should do another quest still tonight. Yes, it's about half an hour at least left, if not more, depending on how it goes. So let's see what other quests we can take. All of these three are actually quite capable of taking another mission, and there's the long quest veteran. Legendary Bracer, alright. Got an apprentice. To think that it's not even... Yep. Not even possible anymore. Let's do the same characters and do, even if it's long, it's kind of like not anymore usual to get veteran quests. And or we could go for like something more difficult, but it's interesting to keep the same team, so do think would go for that quest. So let's go there. Not fully outfitted with trinkets. And we actually do not anything. See if we have any better ones. Lock of Fury. Yeah, I would say that those are nicer. Yeah, we certainly do have, and even do have quite rare items. Yeah, we have no trinkets at all. Ancestor's Pen is mostly for the melee skills. Tough ring even. Yeah, we have no trinkets at all. Sacred Scroll is always good for the Vestal. There we go. Now we are certainly fully outfitted with trinkets, yes. Oh, we do have 2 firewoods. Can we actually... Yeah, we actually have to keep the firewood. It's like you can't go without firewood, because it would save space in the inventory theoretically to only take the camping opportunity, like only partially, because usually it's not like it would require, let's say, some bad luck that you would want to camp twice. And there we go. Should have enough of everything, and let's see how well this goes stress-wise. Taking the same team out twice in a row is always, of course, a bit of a risk, but
These
be
salt-soaked caverns are
possible. And
teeming
now
with
we do have
pelagic
fish for
nightmares.
dinner.
They
Very
must be
probably, as
flushed out.
some do observe. So let's then venture into the cove and have fish for dinner. Ah, thank you for the scouting. And we need to complete the room battles, so of course we want to go to a room that has a room battle. Alright. So we have to first go there in any case, and immediately we need a
Another
shovel.
mariner?
So we fortunately
Another
brought a
misfortune.
shovel. Alright, finally we succeeded.
Finding the stuff is only
Alright,
the first
500
test.
gold.
Now it must be carried home.
And as said, fish for dinner. How do you know? And let's see, like we definitely do have spear fishing sometimes does huge amount of damage, but not as luck for the fish folk yet. Alright, no hits at all. Right, that already eliminated one.
Maintain the offensive.
And
As the
another.
fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Not good. Right,
Surges
that's
as the enemy
another one.
crumbles.
Oh, hey,
Disadvantage.
there we
Give them no
go.
quarter. Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Which blazes and
The
foam.
match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Nice shipwreck, but nothing else in the room. Indeed, lots of fish for dinner. Now we can go for the room battle, for example, there, and we even have scouted like corridor. Right. Shooting corral. And let's make smart use of shovels. Ah, the crab. Been a while since I fought one of the crabs. The crab. Light still though, so good enough. Rest are still undetected, so the crab certainly takes it. Alright, 7 and get pushed back, maybe these will then appear. Not really. Ah, they actually did for that part, so now we get to light them more. Indeed. Big, nice crab or lobster this time. So let's then try and get rid of the lobster. Deal there. And pistol shot, please. Dodged, so no scissoring for you at this point. Trying to get rid of the chain. Apparently stress wave mixed anyway, so no extra stress.
A powerful blow. Slowly, gently.
Try to fly.
This is how a life is taken. Continue the onslaught.
About to
Destroy them all.
claw. Especially that is nice enough that we are certainly taking the ruby. We can already throw one bit of firewood away. Do not think we will camp that much. Alright, that was pretty good treasure overall to start. So let's then keep moving. This carcass is not really that useful. Not going to bother with the corral, but going another with illumination. Alright, and then we also have the nail. Alright, 12 was quite effective.
A devastating blow.
Most probably heal. There we go. That's more than enough. Remove source of damage, please, hopefully. Exploder. Dot wood. Alright, both died. That was certainly some strong clawing. Oh, hello there, Jax. Good to have you here at least. At least for if you drop by quickly. To know it's starting to be a bit late, but nice to see you here. We are only also finishing this, but it's long quest, so it will be at least a bit of dungeoneering skill. So also the stream is going on for some time, and we have been having pretty good time with.
Well struck.
Darkest Dungeon. $11 damage complied. That's like certainly sufficient. So let's miss with the pistol instead. Alright. 14, so remove them.
Eradicated.
That was sufficiently effective pistol shot.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And in the room. Alright. Now we do have the toughest, the Pelagic Guardian along also. Starting to sound, but where the team that the abomination transforms every time, because it takes a little bit of sanity every time. Some group healing also. Alright, and now we are starting to have hopeless. That's like good.
There can be no
really
hope
good.
in this hell. No hope at all.
Even transformed back, which is kind of better reason to be hopeless. As long as we get only afflictions and not like heart attack, it's not that much of an issue.
decisive.
Alright,
Emily.
10 would be pretty good for judgment. Alright, that removes the shaman. And then we do because we can't actually without transforming do anything useful, so let's do absolution to reduce stress. It's kind of the issue with the abomination. Alright, that should reduce opponents a bit because all of them died.
Death by inches.
Not yet taking more treasure as otherwise would. Very possibly start first running out of supplies. And this way isn't going further, so some backtracking may be involved.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And keep moving. At least we have food to burn, like almost like 4. Isn't putting a major dent in that respect. Then we also should put some food at least there, so less affected and start moving. Right, this you can use anti-venom on. Sometimes we even disarm the trap. Not other times. And room battle coming up. More crap. Clearly we are getting good amount of crap.
Precision and power. Miss. Alright. Oh,
healing really needs, so we got the other abilities. That one problem less. Alright, resisted. Now we at least get the transform. Okay, so the other one missed altogether. Not very good rating. Let's throw Nox blast. Flight the crap clearly. 7, that's already like a bit more
The
effective.
wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
And another one, so now we just need to deal with the lobster. Let's wait at the lobster.
A momentary abatement.
Dodged good. Alright, keep on raging. Alright.
Great is the weapon that
18,
comes on its own.
18 flight damage, that's certainly sufficient. More heirlooms in this case. At least making some dent onto the dungeon area also. Alright, recently looted. Same. Alright, that's kind of simplistic life from Scalor, like you have both jellyfish and the snails. Alright, it's like, would you like to try and fire a gun shot at jellyfish?
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
$13, more like it. Alright,
Singular
that
strike.
halves their numbers also. Alright, good night for you and thanks for taking part tonight, Kamu. Be well. Yeah, trying to finish this mission because it's long one, so probably will be closer to couple of hours. But started quite good time, so we will go until we finish this long quest and then call it a night. Oh, let's try and get rid of the snail. Apparently the snail wasn't very guilty of anything like judgment. Right, pistol shot at jellyfish.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Really? Right, like everyone starts getting stress effects, and we do. Alright, that removes both of them, so that should be good morale boost at least.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Next room. Empty. Alright. Still more crap. And keep going.
Masterfully executed.
Oh, missed.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
XLVII is already better.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Death door already, really. Alright, that at least removes one source of damage. Always keep attacking that. If we would get the heal, that would be nice. Like, at least not death's door. And even accepted healing, it's better than nothing. Raise, right, at least 9.
Teetering on the brink. facing the abyss.
And then heal again. Really. Alright, I was about to say, can it be this hard?
The will
Like,
to
really.
fight falters.
And next room. And most probably more death's door. So let's then see if we can even succeed. It feels like illuminate, and
Confluence of skill and purpose.
at least someone does go crazy in the better way. Alright, and damage is also quite good, so
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
like really, it's really desperate because they always take all their own health away.
But it can be postponed.
Like plenty fun. How would you, how about that you would like to die? No wonder was like, how did that get that damage so easy? Because they take their health out. Very nice. All the usual stress troubles. Right, 18 is certainly enough, so protect or not. Health doesn't sound totally like such a great thing for the healer.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Heart attack, oh well. Alright, one more sort of quest done with. At least hopefully we do. Yes, we do get to heal, because it's a very cheap way to get rid of some stress is to have a heart attack, because that fixes some points of stress, so it's not the safest way through, but certainly solves some problems. Also, if you just go and have a heart attack. Like fair enough. Guardian.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can
Alright,
be beaten.
and then we get even more treasure.
The light, the promise of safety.
And then we can check that out with the key.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
At least good amount of crests. And let's check up from here. At least somebody did get. Alright, and 3 fish for dinner. Fortunately, that thing heals itself when it transforms. It's helped immensely in this case. Damage. And of course, dodge.
How quickly the tide turns.
Funny enough, that did cause some trouble. Works. Attack automatically, which is totally workable option in this case.
This expedition at least promises success.
And then we should keep moving. And let's at least put some food into these two. Trying to keep going with the somewhat excessive stress. Shooting corral at least, so reduce stress a bit. Let's see, like we still have that many rooms, so probably should camp next room. Scouting crate, so Camu is still helping us. Let's do the camp here, as we still have food to actually do the camping properly, so it improves everything. And finish hopefully no night raid.
As the light gains
So that
purchase,
helped a bit.
spirits
At
are
least we
lifted
do have better
and
health
purpose is
again.
made clear.
But that we are not still like in some level of trouble, but let's see how far we make it. Maybe running out, but at least buying for food. And next we still have shovels, so at least dressing, hand picking, and more fish, which is of course not that bad for overall opponent. And let's fight. No need to heal really, so we can just start going peace. So let's start doing harm. Who still think that we can actually finish this mission? Alright, that was sufficient proof that, like, immediately. So it runs from here, but reduce own stress, because others can also fight. Still reduce stress. That is kind of problem otherwise, because the abomination uses the morale to transform. Alright, 20. Quite a bit of damage, so let's heal in turn. Like 16 packs, so mostly balances things out. Well, damage from blight, not too bad. Reduce stress, let's see how long able to just keep doing that. So appears that the cost. Functions do nothing. And then have like 1 HP, so that should be enough. Missed even so. And then it's fire flight.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Three thoughts. And again, Pellet Guardian. Maybe even succeed at transforming, yeah. For a change. Dodged good. Really healing needed, so let's try our luck with judgment. Alright, 1 sort of damage less. And another gun with that was not very nice to heal the Pellet Guardian. No, I'm dodged. Alright, I'm getting closer with the common. Much closer. And then we only have the Pellet Guardian, so we should keep going at that. No, missed. That's getting close, like 2 HP. Yep, only 12 damage from flight.
Be
For
wary.
certain.
Triumphant
enough.
pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And keep going. We have to again backtrack a bit because there's only one part left of the overall map. So let's keep moving. And one more corridor to backtrack. And then we get to do these. Would be nice to know how many room battles there are, but there clearly are at least some for the corridor, so we fight. At least that was enough healing, very like critical healing from the transformations and start striking. Looks good. Alright, that was sufficient peaceful cost also. Would be always useful able to overcome stealth, but it is what it is. They have to do enough to boost the stealth status. Alright, now both are out of stealth, so that should be moderately easy.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
And there we go.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Fortunately we have more shovels. And next room. Empty, so we do not have that much more to do to finish the quest. Alright, let's start
Gnawing
taking
hunger
damage
sets
from
in,
hunger.
turning the
This
body
is
against
great.
itself, weakening the mind.
Death store from hunger. Lasting impact, clearly not very positive impact. Oh well, need to heal those. And of course almost maximum stress.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Alright, another crab. Not that many rooms remain, fortunately, so it'd be kind of possible set. And fortunately we get pretty good dice with healing. Dodged good. Point blank, so that's good enough, so. Alright, that removes summon. And then we again heal. Like at least one of those. And not even bleeding, so good. So far, so good. And slide them again.
Perched at the very precipice
Aha,
of
the attack.
oblivion.
Sure. At least fortunately that like had a threat reaction and attack, so we then just deal with the heart attack with easier kind of flight, so then we just keep beating at the crap until it goes. We are of course totally out of food, so also that situation is most excellent. Alright, that's what
The greater the glory.
we at least have so much treasure
The
that
way
even
is
if we
lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
let's not play with the fish idol. We do not exactly know the effects of that, would be kind of hazardous. Dead store for what reason? Like bleeding, or there's no specific danger in us being even at death's door all the time. Like, yes, no food, we get more money. Alright.
Inspiration. And
Better to have a
improvement.
heart attack. Let's raise that because that we have to deal with first to not get in trouble. Then we heal that quickly. Critical crate as we all the time get death storm. Then we get heart attack, so battlefield medicine and refused. Try again. Alright, so let's deal with that. Deal with most pressing matter. Whatever happens. There we go. Let's door sure. So let's keep fighting. And now we get to heal that and refuses healing, that's great. Heal party, everyone else gets healed. It's going to be a danger. Right, shoot everything. Fortunately attack something else than the abomination which has refused healing for a good while now. Great, so we still continue. Like this is one of the toughest missions because everyone is kind of running out of everything, including sanity. And we are fighting like the single snail with every ability and failing. Fortunately the snail is also failing. And we keep healing at the same time. No, finally it starts to be moderately amusing, like we are really pushing it, whether we can make it through. Alright, and extra key, as if we needed that anymore. We have no food. We have pretty much nothing else but treasure, a few bandages, 2 keys, and some torches. Like this is very much up to maximum. And surprise, it doesn't contain supplies, it contains more money. Yeah. In the room. No room fight, so we have only... Ah, thank you for the scouting, Camu. There's the room battle. So, backtrack. And let's see if our nerves can take the backtracking. And there was no fight, no, but there's a trap. Do not think we will die of hunger yet.
But nary a thought given to the plow.
Heart attack though, so... Let's disarm with someone who is not at death's door. As failed disarmament might mean that we go. Not touching the corral as it can be abrasive. course Pellet's Guardian, so...
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
No more Death Storm. And now can transform to heal a bit at least. And they take heart attack, but that's less of an issue. Let's break first so that we get less stress. Heal next from that door. And start shooting. Alright, protect. That of course doesn't matter because we can't attack them directly anyway. Great, next. Right, that works. Then we need to... Right, there we for once have space for dress. This is like... Light it up to max. Can light some there. Right. Will protect, but... Once we can heal everyone usefully, like rare. And this is most probably last room battle, so going to push it and see if we can do this. It still appears possible. Alright, heart attack. That doesn't matter. Let's rage that. Matter. Alright, and heal. Alright, refuse is healing. Try again, no. Then would still protect it. Yes. So rather heal everyone else. Dodge good. Let's see if they now accept healing. Yes. Not a problem. And that's starting to get them down, so we have only to summon. We have space for stress, not even first meter, so great that and that blew up. Even more money, even more heirlooms, like really. Do not think we are going to do much with the 2 remaining keys, so let's get rid of those and rather take some more items. We still have 1 room, but not touching the Eldritch Altar. Rather like... We still have 1 room battle, like... Yes, we are trying to do it, not even thinking of anything else at this amount of work into it. Alright, good night, Jax, and thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And then there's still 1 room battle to go. I now do think we can make it, and even more gold. That's not very useful at this amount of... And...
Curious is the trap maker's art.
It's
His
door.
efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
As usual, but we get the final room battle now, so... As long as we... Yes, we have enough initiative, most probably. Uses healing. And missed. No luck whatsoever. Passed, thank you. So let's transform because that gives some healing. Nobody's at death's door, and then we break and miss. Now we have great dice. At least someone can take the stress. Alright, protect that, so let's deal with the Mr. Stressful invitation. Alright, heart attack. And fast. That's great. Alright, that helps. One thing less to worry about. Bandage, so we no longer bleed. And both of these two are at death's door, but it's more of an issue for the party, so heal them for once we can. Morale improved. Help a bit. One flank and move backwards, so that helps a bit.
Survival is
All
a
right,
tenuous
now
proposition in this
now we
sprawling
run.
tomb.
Amount of trying at this because the advantage here is that we actually get a lot of pressure
The
mostly for
blood quickens.
breathe. If we fail next,
This is no place for the weak
wasn't
or the
very lucky.
foolhardy.
if we fail, let's see if we can do it. That's kind of annoying.
A
And
wise
retreat.
general cuts losses and regroups.
really. And they immediately have... And they immediately have heart attacks, so we throw torches away and done. And return with one hero. So time to recruit more,
so
but
that we may
like
learn to pick
amount of
ourselves up
treasure is
once
quite
again.
commendable. Like 13,000. That was a bit difficult, and the amount of heirlooms is actually also huge. That was kind of the final fight was theoretically possible, but had no luck whatsoever. And anyway felt like pushing it because didn't really want to come back, like having not done the very last one, so was a bit daring, but didn't wipe, so it's actually didn't even gain any trades, so
A new enemy.
the last fight was
Insipid
simply
and incurable.
not very winnable. Oh. Plague Doctors gain 1 resolve level, alright. And we actually have pretty good budget and everything after. And have quite a few more crests as we came back with like 50. Oh, there's our interesting, somewhat almost hazardous expedition for tonight, and thank you for joining. It seems we don't have that many viewers by now at this time of the night, but most probably not going for a raid. Thank you all for joining, and good night. See you tomorrow for some MTG most probably.